Hello everyone and welcome to lesson 3-5 found on page 243 of your textbook, divide integers. So we're going to divide positive and negative numbers. Let's look at the real world connection here. We're going to talk about sharks. A great white shark has 3,000 teeth. Holy moly. It gains and loses teeth often in its lifetime. Suppose a great white loses 3 teeth each day for 5 days without gaining any. So it's going to lose 3 for 5 days each day. 3 each day for 5 days. The shark has lost 15 teeth in all. Let's write a multiplication sentence for this situation. Now, I would say it's losing. So when we say losing, it's going to be a negative number. Oh, let me change that to red. Okay. It's going to be a negative expression because it's losing, right? That's what it means, negative. It's losing 3 each day for 5 days, so we have to multiply it by 5. Now, I just put it in parentheses like this, boys and girls, because this means multiplication. So negative 3, 5 times, right? And that's going to equal, when you multiply different signs, this one's positive and this one's negative, you get a negative number. Negative times a positive equals negative. So your first line is negative, and it's negative 15. 3 times 5 is 15. Negative 3 times 5 is negative 15. Okay, let's try number 2. Okay, number 2 here, we have division is related to multiplication. Write 2 division sentences related to the multiplication sentences you wrote on exercise 1. Okay, so they want us to write 2. Well, if we go this way, we multiply it. But if we go backwards from here and we divide by 5, we get 3. Or if we take 15 and divide it by 3, we get 5. So let's do that. I'm going to take that negative 15 and I'm going to divide it by negative 3. So now I'm dividing like signs, you see? Negative and negative. So when I divide a negative by a negative, I will get a positive. So I get just simply positive 5. I can also do, on the next line, negative 15 divided by positive 5, right? My regular 5. I'm going to get, now I have a negative divided by a positive. I should get a negative, right? Because they're different signs. Negative 3. And you can see that all the numbers are being represented exactly as they were here. Negative 3, negative 3, negative 15, negative 15, 5, 5, and so on. As a key answer, let's draw this little guy swimming right into the shark's mouth. And we can call this guy Alfredo. Okay, now for this one, I want you to pause the video and try it on your own. Okay, first let's follow the pattern. We have 2 times 6 equals 12. Positive and positive is equals a positive number. You can work the other way where you do 12 divided by 6 is 2. You see it? 12 divided by 6 is 2. Or 12 divided by 2 equals 6. 12 divided by 2 equals 6. All positive. Same signs. They have the same signs. The quotient is going to be positives. You see that? Okay, you write the quotient and you write whether it's negative or positive. Now here we have separate signs. You know that your answer is going to be negative. Okay, you can follow the same pattern where you have negative 8 divided by negative 4, it's going to be a positive 2. Negative 8 divided by positive 2 is going to be negative 4. So go ahead and write those down, different signs, you put your quotients and you write whether they're negative or positive. Pause the video now, please. Pause. Okay, here are the answers so you can check your work. If you didn't pause the video, please pause it now, rewind, or close this window, pause it and lower it, and then check your answers. You're only cheating yourself if you're just copying down the answers. You're not really learning. So this is what it's supposed to be. Let's take a look. If you divide negative divided by a negative, as you have here, negative divided by negative, you get a positive. And then if you divide the 15 by a positive, divide the 15 by a positive, you get a negative. Okay, as you can see, different signs, always negative. Same signs, always positive. You see the pattern? Same signs, positive. Same signs, positive. Same signs, positive. Different signs, negatives. Okay, there is the pattern we're trying to develop. And here is the key concept on the next page. Okay, as you can see, positive divided by negative is negative. Negative divided by positive is still negative. Different signs equals a negative. Okay, go ahead and read that. Take a look at the example on your own time, please. And here's examples 1, 2, and 3. Okay, let's look at example 3 so that you can see the pattern that we have. Also, you can pause the video and take a look at these on your own. I just don't do it in the video because I don't want to make the video so long. Use the table to find the constant rate of change in centimeters per hour. Time, 1 hour. Height, 10 centimeters. Sound, time, 2 hours. Height, 8 centimeters. So every hour looks like it's going down by -2. As you can see the pattern. We add 1 hour, we take away 2 centimeters. Okay? And there's your equation. So the constant rate of change is -2 centimeters every hour per hour. Let's do the bottom division problems. Okay, 20 divided by 4 is 5. But it's a negative. See? Different signs, positive and negative. Therefore, because they're different signs, it'll be negative. 81 divided by 9 is 9. But again, we have different signs. We have a negative and a positive. So it's going to be negative. And again, negative and positive. 45 divided by 9 is 5. But it's -5. Again, because they're separate. If they were both positive, it would be positive. If they're both negative, it would be positive. Anytime the signs are the same, it's positive. But anytime the signs are different, okay, as you can see right there, it's negative. And you can see that here in this note. The quotient, the division, of two integers with the same sign, both negative or both positive, is positive. Okay, so both positive is positive. Both negative, it's positive. Okay? Both positive is positive. Both negative is still positive. Always, as you can see right there. As always, please take a look at these examples on your own so you can see how 2 negatives is a positive. 2 negative is positive. Negative divided by a number or a variable that we don't know, but we replace it. As you can see up here, x is -4, so we replace it, so it's negative divided by negative. It's going to be a positive. Okay, let's work these and let's evaluate g using the variables given. As always, please pause the video now. Try this on your own, and after you're done, click play again. Pause now. Pause, please. So we have negative divided by negative, same signs. It's going to be positive, okay? And 24 divided by 4 is 6. Okay? E, we have negative divided by negative, -9 divided by negative. It's going to just simply be 3. And negative 28 divided by -7 is going to be simply 4. You see, negatives equal positive, 2 negatives. And then we have evaluate a divided by b. So I have a divided by b. If a equals -33 divided by -3. -33 divided by -3 equals 11. Positive, because they're both the same signs. Now we're on to the word problem. Take a look at number 7 on your own, please. Read it through, make sure it makes sense to you. If it doesn't, ask me in class. Let's do H together. As always, you could pause the video now and do it on your own and then check your answer, or this time, because it's a word problem, you can follow along with me. The average temperature in January for North Pole, Alaska, is -24 Celsius. I'm just going to go ahead and write that down. Use the expression 9C plus 160 divided by 5 to find this temperature in degrees Fahrenheit. Okay? Round to the nearest degree, then explain its meaning. Okay, so what we have here, 9C, C is our degree in Celsius, so that's the variable we need to replace. Okay? So we're going to write it out as 9 times -24. Right? That's what we have there. Plus 160 divided by 5. Okay? 9 times -24 is -216. Don't forget that. It's -216. And now we're going to add -216 plus 160. Okay? And look at this. I have a negative number and I'm adding to it. So I'm taking away some of these negative number. I'm adding 160 to it. So when I add 160, I get this is all over 5, right? I get, it's still a negative number, -56 over 5. Now, 56 is not divisible by 5, but because we're looking for a round number, I'm just going to go ahead and round that down to -55, because I want to find a compatible number. I'm looking for compatible numbers, multiples of 5. because I'm dividing it by 5. So negative 55 divided by positive 5, okay, equals negative 11. Therefore, my answer is negative 24 Celsius is the same as negative 11 Fahrenheit. Please copy down the therefore statement. Therefore, negative 24 Celsius is about negative 11 Fahrenheit. And there it is. If you have any questions about this, please ask me in class. As always, you have the guided practice. Please skip this and leave it for class so we can do it together as a warm-up, but do the independent practice now. You should be ready to do this. Any questions you have about it or doubts, you can always ask me when we check it in class. And don't forget to also do the back of the page. On page 248, you have 4 questions. Sometimes we miss this because we don't turn the page. See you in class, everyone.